My name is Marvin XFiles, and today I will be talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows. This game been receiving a lot of backlash because of a fact that this samurai is black. The controversy is wrapped around this black samurai. Oh, he got black skin. He's not a samurai. People are complaining. This game it been delayed after delayed. It has been delayed, I believe, twice. I believe I'm not sure, but I know that it has been delayed. Now, people have been throwing out negativity about this game, and also the scores are good for like IGN, even though IGN you can't trust. But so far, this game been critiqued, and the criticism is pretty good for the scores for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, I've been hearing that there's some type of relationship choices up in Assassin's Creed, LGBTQ relationship bonding, and I'm like, what's going on here? The Japanese culture don't approve of homosexuality, so like it's kind of weird and strange and awkward how that they will try to insert this type of sexuality up in the game, which the players get to choose which direction they go as far as love interest. But I'm like, this should never be a part of the game. Like, you are ruining Japanese tradition by doing this type of stuff, and you need to thoroughly do your homework on Japanese culture. See, these woke activists love to insert LGBTQ elements onto this game, and like also try to promote diversity at the same time, and it isn't accurate with history, with the Japanese culture, and that it begins to become a problem to me when people start to do like ridiculous stuff in that type of manner. So Assassin's Creed Shadows, and you got a black guy and you had this Asian girl, and I'm gonna be honest, man. Hey, but women are not ninjas and they're not samurais, so that's crazy how that and the gender roles and the positions up in combat has been kind of like altered and switched, like what's going on. And the men use swords, and the men were the stealth ninja people. It was majority a dominantly male role who would pick up a sword or a blade or a kunai. It wasn't a woman who picked up a kunai and that was a ninja and like who would strike down their opponents. Like, that isn't what this is about. So they're promoting non-binary characters up in Japanese culture, and that, my friend, I have an issue with. And they try to alter things, and like it just become disgusting at this point, man. Like, I wasn't rooting for Assassin Creed Shadows downfall. I was not rooting for it, but me seeing this type of stuff, it gets real shaky, and I'm like, what's going on, man? Why are they doing this in the game? It must have been hell on earth even crafting a game like this, because this game has receiving a lot of backlash, lots of critique about a black samurai, and they had some type of simulator game talking about this black man as a samurai. Like, it gotten racist at some point. I'm like, all right, cool, and we get it, and you don't want black man as a samurai up in Japanese culture, even though there's documents that is true. It was one African samurai up in Japan, and people get mad, in which it was in the agenda. Best believe this, them having a black samurai up in this, it was all a part of the plan. It was all a part of the plan to promote diversity and for people to be open-minded to diversity, which me, I got no problem with diversity, but at least make it traditional. And if a game is based off of a time and like an era where that LGBTQ, it is taboo, why even welcome that into this game with open arms? Like, that's a problem to me. I don't quite understand that. And what type of message are you promoting? And we have this video right here. I'm gonna show you guys how your love life and how that you have a romance option, and and best be assured that it is the person who controls in the character, and they get to choose who they want to fall in love with. But this is getting out of hand, very out of hand, and it's getting out of control. Let's get this back.
I do not think I have ever seen you quite so tongue-tied.
Not yet, at least.
This is a man.
Hope you aren't easily
disguising his voice as a woman.
Do you think someone might see us?
Maybe.
Do you care?
Not at all.
He looked weird too. Oh wow, that's crazy. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a man. That is a full-fledged man. But up in the game, it's a non-binary person, which in Japan don't play that. Why do they have a non-binary character up in the game? Like, that makes no sense in my eyes. And they're really pushing it. They're really pushing it, and it's getting out of hand. Like, it really is getting out of hand. And I just don't understand, like, why. Like, why are they even doing this to the game? Yeah, it's just nasty work. Options that only show up if you pursue that path. What a weird thing to do, then complain about it. But it shouldn't be up in the game. It goes against Japanese culture. People are just idiotic at this point. Like, you can't have these type of things up in the game. That is, it's a part of an era which you live and you by the sword, and you can't have that. I don't care if it's a choice. It should not be an option. People who don't know Japanese culture will try to vouch for this. That's the crazy thing. Me, I can't vouch for this bad boy. I just can't. It's just not me. A black samurai in a relationship with a non-binary person. Hashtag Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, that ain't even a lie. It brings me joy seeing y'all upset. See, these are the weirdo people who are vouching for this. I wouldn't mind, but this is a periodic piece. So why is this even a part? Yeah, and then how he looks. Look at how he looks. He looked like one of those purge masks up in his shot. He doesn't look too great. And yeah, there go the it looks like a guy, man. The Asian pretend female gender. Like, this is nasty work, man. This is crazy. I don't know why people do this stuff. You control the buttons you press. Agree, but that's crazy, man. I just do not like this, and like, it should not have never been allowed. It's crazy, man. It just, people are just weirdos, and they try to vouch for things like this, and I just don't know why, man. I just don't. And Assassin's Creed need to do more homework about the Japanese culture, because obviously, and they didn't. They fused it with Western modern day society culture. That is nothing but the truth, and it gets very disgusting at some point. Me viewing this, me able witnessing this filth. But overall, I want to know you guys' thoughts and opinion about this. My name is Marvin XFiles. If it doesn't got that X, that stamp isn't authentic. I want to know you guys' thoughts and opinion about Assassin's Creed Shadows, man, about this non-binary kiss. I'm Marvin XFiles. 2 fingers. Peace out.